Some of them
Hey, I'm Chad. What's your name? Okay, well, thanks for helping me here. Yeah, I'm just looking for something cheap, and I see this $50 here. Can you tell me anything about it?
These
Yeah.
are actually 40% half dollars. The ones from 65 to 70 on the Kennedy series are actually 40%. That's why this one is cheaper. If you see any of the ones that are 64 and before, they're going to be 90%. So you got to watch that when you're out shopping, because if you see one that's priced like it's a 90%, but it's 65 to 70, it's only going to be 40%.
Okay.
And I made that mistake earlier in the week with a 1971 Eisenhower dollar. I thought it was going to be 90%, but it was 40%.
Okay, so basic buying logic is I have to know what today's spot price is, right? And then I would just say this is 40% of the ounce price would be how much actual metal is in there, that value of it.
This one is probably priced a bit of a premium on that for what it is, like the numismatic value of it. It's not quite like a generic half ounce or something like that.
What do you have any recommendations? Is what you think would be a good buy for a beginner? Anything in here?
If you're just getting into silver buying, then I would maybe start with just generic 1 ounces, because they're going to be cheaper per volume of that.
Right, you're getting more value. Because it's not the numismatic thing.
Yeah.
Although coins has some additional value than just the metal.
Yeah, but then you have to get that extra value out of a collector. With the generic ones, you can get the metal value out of it, which stands better in most locations.
Okay.
Like this one, we have $51 on, which I believe is about $2.50 over spot.
Yeah, it's really gone up. I think I was seeing 48 or something.
Yeah, it was
today.
48 something when I checked it this morning. It went down because it was at 48 when I checked it this morning.
Yeah, exactly. It's interesting.
It was.
Okay, so I'm down with this. This is an ounce.
At least 3 to 250 over response. Yeah, and this is a 1 ounce.
Now let me say this. Now I like the Trump thing, right? But I have had some like InfoWars, coins, and I wonder if that is just a business thing or a political thing where I will try to sell that and they'll be like, nope, not interested. Do you have any opinion on that?
I mean the political stuff is kind of a touchy subject, but a lot of the people that buy precious metals and stuff like that.
It shouldn't be hard to find other Trump people if that's your market.
Yeah, a lot of them generally are more conservative, and I think that's just part of the market.
That makes sense. Man,
So
I think
not too bad.
I think I'm interested in that Trump train.
Yeah, I got one time that came in here that it was Trump riding a missile, and he had like eagles and jets flying with him. I loved it.
Pure, what's that movie?
It was
America.
Yeah, Team America. Yeah,
That's where I'm at.
and there's no tax. Arkansas changed its law about a year or two ago to where there's not tax on bullion anymore. It was driving a lot of business out of state because most of the surrounding states didn't have tax on bullion.
That's
so
cool.
if you're
I
spending
never heard
big
that.
money, it was worth it to drive an hour or two to the state line
Wow.
to save, $1,000.
Yeah, because what's the percentage of tax?
9.5% is what it was.
There you
so
go.
That's a lot. If you're spending a lot of money.
10 on 100 or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or 100 on 1,000.
Yeah.
You don't want that.
No, sir.
But that has been a very recent law here in Arkansas, so some places might not
Know about
have
it.
that in effect. So just be sure that people aren't charging you tax on
Right.
the bullion.
It's my duty to know the law.
Yeah, exactly.
Thank you so
If they
much.
can get away with it, who's going to stop them?